pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up. It's definitely the nightcap. Man, it's been a wild day today. Damn, I know y'all see the picture and description, man. It's kind of whacked out, for sure. You never want to see men in jail fighting the system, but it's kind of wild, man. It's been all over the reports, all over the news, everywhere, man. Like, it's just wild. But I'm going to tell y'all something, though. I'm going to get into it real quick. And this is my take and my feelings on everything. Like, follow, subscribe. For one, it's a sad situation because they broadcasting this shit like it's the next coming of Christ or some shit. Like, they still black men. They're in every podcaster around the country broadcasting it. It's just sad, you know what I mean? They got a lot of serious charges on that situation. Can't really speak on it a lot because you don't really know what's going on or whatever, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Okay, back in like 2000 or something, maybe a little later than that, late 99, early 2000s. Okay, the federal government was took in front of Congress because what they were doing was, this is an educational channel too, what they were doing was they were investigating people, right? And they would see crimes being committed, drugs being sold, people being hurt, people being kidnapped, people being murdered. And they wouldn't stop it. They would just let it go through, and then when they indict you, they got a stronger case. You know what I mean? They got you on video and audio committing these crimes. They got you on video and audio selling this shit. They got you on video and audio committing these acts of violence. So when they would go to court and people would fight it, they would present the evidence. So then you had some defense lawyers like, wait a minute. Well, if y'all was the police, why didn't y'all stop none of this shit from going on? You just sat by, and let it play out. Not stopping it, but you got a badge. You know what I'm saying? So if you trying to get me on a conspiracy to where I'm engaging in something, ain't that conspiracy to you? What's going on? Ain't that conspiracy to you if you sitting by watching this shit and letting it go on? Right? That's like entrapment. That's like you watch me commit a crime, don't stop it, and then prosecute me for it. Right? How you gonna get me from sending somebody to go do something, and then they go do it, and you sit by? What the deal? Good job, man. Hope you get a higher rank. And you sit by and you watch the people do it and not stop them. Thanks, bro. So at the same time, they would do that. Boom. So Congress took them in front of them and said, listen, you are not allowed to do that. That is entrapment. If you see a crime being committed, you seeing acts being committed of violence, you can't just sit by and watch this shit go on. You got to come in and stop it. You got a time frame. Within 5 days, if you know it's going to be act committed under somebody that you're investigating, as far as homicide, drug act, anything. You know what I'm saying? If you see drugs go through and you stop the drugs, you have to confiscate it. You can switch it out with fake drugs and send it back through. But you cannot let the drugs go through. Like, okay, we're going to check it, let it go through. And then when we prosecute them, yeah, we took a picture. Here go the real drugs. This is a picture of the real drugs. We let it go through. And now we got you on that. That's fucking entrapment. You can't do it. So Congress took them in front of So Congress took him in front of the courts and told him, you can't do that shit. That's illegal. It's entrapment. We're not allowed to do that. So if you see a crime being committed, you have to stop. So this is why I used to tell people, yo, if you think you're being investigated, get into some crazy shit. Go shoot at a motherfucker or have somebody randomly shoot at your house or something. If you're under investigation, they got 5 days to come. If they don't come in 5 days, you're not being watched because they cannot sit by and let something go on. If something happened to you and you're under investigation and you survive, they got to close the case up and come get you. Remember I said that. So they got up to a week to do it. So if a motherfucker try to any act of violence being any other act of violence, if the case being blown in any way, they got up to 5 days to come get you. They got 1 to 5 days to come get everybody on the case. Remember that. So, because it's entrapment. Okay, you can't legally know about a crime that's going to be committed and you didn't stop it and you're law enforcement. Can't happen. All right, that's entrapment. They got took in front of Congress for this. Now, if anybody pay attention, the homie Whack released the audio of the boy who they saying is that homicide about on his label, on Big U's label. Whack released the audio of the boy's mom. Nah, I ain't Snoop, man. So, the boy's mom released the audio of her talking about they had his DNA and all this and all that. Okay? Now, he released that to the world. All right? Inadvertently. He said he did it to give him heads up. All right? Cool. That's all right. Good faith. But what it also did was it made them close the case and come get him. Because you actively let them know that this arrest was coming between at the end of this month, the beginning of the next month. They said it on the video. So you actively made them aware of the indictment was coming. Now, did they all take heed? I don't know. But what it did was it made them close the case and come get them. And that's a fact. Because you openly let them know and made them aware that a case was brewing with them. So they came, closed the case, and came and picked them all up. That's why he just released the audio not even a day ago. Today they was on their doorstep. That's what it's from. Because under the guidelines now, if they're made aware of the case, they have to close it. If any harm is being brought to anybody on that indictment, they had to close it. See what I'm saying? Or if they know any type of major drug dealers coming through, they have to close it. Okay? They're not allowed to sit by and let that go on. So they came and snatched them up. Now, what it also made you aware, because he knew the situation was going on. They all did. Brick Baby, all of them did. They knew what the fuck was going on. So what he did was he heard it, knew what was going on, knew the shit he had been dealing with behind it. He got little, got ghost. That's why they wasn't able to grab his ass, which was smart. I commend him for that. He an old head. He took heed to that. Oh, damn, this is what she's saying? Okay, she got better knowledge of talking to them people than I do, so she know the inside scoop. Okay, I got to get ghosts. I'm looking at an indictment for the rest of I'm looking at an indictment that's going to give me the rest of my life in prison. I got to go. Either they're going to catch me or I'm going to run forever. And they got look. And they knew that. That's why they hurry up and went and tried to grab him, because they knew. That's why Loose Cannon was on there talking about they openly snitching about that case, because he knew. But I said the video was released like 2 days ago. I said the video was released like 2-3 days ago. So that actually gave him enough time for him to bounce. They didn't cancel his passports because they didn't know. He wasn't made aware. He didn't know. They wasn't gonna give no red flags. They was investigating him. No matter how many informants they used, how many motherfuckers they flipped on the case already, they wasn't gonna make him aware, because he is the top of the case. That's why on the news, all through the country, if it was on our news, it's through everybody's news. And it was on the world news. So with that being said, he is the case. That's why he is the only one they're talking about. So it's him. So he's like he got like the head ringleader of the case, and then it's everybody else. So they couldn't make that shit aware. They couldn't make it aware. They couldn't make him aware of the investigation that was going on. You see what I'm saying? Because he is the case. How do you know that? If you go look at the news, all they say is him. They don't say nobody else's name. They say him and a bunch of other people, the other 10 co-defendants, meaning he is head of the case. He is the fucking king. He's the king of the case. The case was a chessboard. He's the king. Now, it's up to whatever's in the documents to figure out what's the other pieces. But he's the king. All right? When they went to hit everybody, they went to hit his house first. That's what they do. They went after him first. He was gone already. He was gone. Got the fuck out of here. Smart man. Catch it come before the hanging, baby. Catch it come before the hanging. Smart man. I would have got low and got the fuck out of there too. You know what I'm saying? Because in a case like that, when you got over 2 or more people on a motherfucker, 3 or more people on a motherfucking conspiracy, it's too many. You got 10. Okay? You got 10 motherfucking people on this indictment with you. Federal indictment. You got murder, you got human trafficking, you got fraud, and you got racketeering. All of them carry life. The murder case carries death row for the death penalty for the feds. If you catch a murder case on a federal indictment, the death penalty is tied to that case. All right? That's about the only time the feds gonna kill you is when it's murder connected to an indictment. They used to kill you for selling dope. You got caught with enough dope, that's a fucking death penalty. You got caught with 5 keys of hard, nigga, they trying to put you down. All right? That's when the hard is a life sentence, natural life sentence. They changed it. They made it 1-to-1. So now the cocaine and crack is equal. So it's not. But only other case besides that is rape, murder, and arson federally is issued for a death penalty. If you burn down a motherfucking house and they got a whole bunch of people in it, your ass they're gonna fry your ass. You know what I'm saying? If you go on a rape spree and you're a serial rapist, because they got serial rapists too. They got serial arsonists, they got serial rapists. Your ass is looking at the death penalty. If you a motherfucking serial killer and it's a federal indictment, your ass is looking at the death penalty. So, and what's so wild about that indictment they own is that every single one of them is charged with that murder. You see what I'm saying? Every single one of them. So it ain't like he's the only one charged for the murder and then ain't nobody else charged. No. All 10 of them got murder on their indictment. Okay? All 10 of them is charged with taking females across state lines, even if they didn't do it. That's how the conspiracy go. If one charged with it, we're all charged with it. All right? Now, how many of them motherfuckers been cooperating and how long? Don't know. Okay? You got that aspect. Then you got the aspect of the informants that got up under them motherfuckers, any one of them motherfuckers that's on there out of the 10 and got information on them. Feel what I'm saying? Best believe it was informants in that case. Whether they was indicted on that case, openly indicted on that case, or they're not openly indicted on that case. Okay? Meaning, any informant that helped them bring down that case is also indicted on that case. They're just unindicted co-conspirators. Feel what I'm saying? If what I'm saying said, damn, he said that before. Yeah, this is how you know homeboy went bad. Okay? Because everybody that's indicted on that case, if any information that the informant gave about anybody on that 10, right, he is on that case. And every informant that worked in that case is indicted on that case too. That's what people got to understand. When it's an informant attached to your case, they're indicted too. They just don't turn you in and nothing happens to them. Yeah, they don't go to jail, but they're indicted too. They just ain't locking their ass up. But they're indicted too. Their names are sealed and they're hid. But yes, they are indicted too. So if it's 10 motherfuckers on that case, it might be another 10 that's indicted that they ain't releasing who the fuck their names is, or another 7 or another 12 informants that's on that case too. Their names just ain't indicted. Their names just ain't sealed. I mean, their names is just sealed. So when you're looking at the aspect of that and the snowball of that, you like, how the fuck I'm gonna beat this? You got the 10 motherfuckers on the case with me. Ain't no telling what they gonna do. Okay? I don't know how many out of the 10 gonna hold solid. We got a fucked up ass case. Then you got the motherfucking informants that was working inside of the case. They on the case too. And the whole case is about me. Oh yeah. Yeah, they gotta catch me. They gotta catch me. Catch and come before the hanging. And when they do, I'm pleading. When they get me, I'm pleading. Guilty immediately. That way, anything them niggas said about me, anything them niggas told about me, anything on that aspect, ain't gonna matter because I pleaded already. I don't wanna know who told. I don't give a fuck who was cooperating. I don't care about none of that. I'm trying not to get the death penalty. The faster I take my plea is the faster, is the best chance I get to not getting on death row. Because I damn sure ain't cooperating with these motherfuckers. It's not happening. And then I go to trial. I got probably 15 motherfuckers out of the 10. We're going to say, out of the 10, okay, we're going to put it like this. If it's 100%, 99.1 is probably going to cooperate against me if I go to trial. Okay? Then I got the other motherfucking, I got the other informants whose name is not shown on the indictment that's already signed up and willing to testify on me if I go to trial. So I got them against me. And then they already in the public trying to make me look like, and the feds are bad motherfucker. They in the public talking about I took from the community, and when I did, I was trying to help, and all this, and I'm just this thief and criminal and liar and scam. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey look, how much they offering? I'ma die in prison any motherfucking way. When they catch me, what they offering? 30, 70, I take it. I fuck it. They ain't putting the needle in me. I take it. And I walk that bitch with my dignity. And I walk it with my dignity. Because at this point, bro, you got, we gonna say, ain't no telling how many informants they had working that case. So I might say you got, we gonna say, and then I don't want to put all paperwork bad on all 10 motherfuckers that's on there. But when you talking rape, when you talking murder, human trafficking alone gonna get you a life sentence. Okay? Alone. That's what people don't understand. That human trafficking carry more time than drugs. I seen a motherfucker come to the feds. That motherfucker he was 24 years old and had 30 years for human trafficking. That shit is a whole nother game, man. They ringing you out, they ringing you out that motherfucker and hanging you up to dry. All right? So that ain't even include the racketeering is gonna carry 20 years. And then you get the motherfucking murder can carry anywhere between life and the death penalty. When you start talking about killing motherfuckers, man, listen, nigga, what? Not in the streets. And the honorably death, you talk about them motherfuckers putting a knife in you, fire squad, electric chair, like, bro, gas chamber, like, bro, you talking a whole, that's why Alpo say he flipped. That's why Post say he flipped, because they still have to talking about the death penalty. When they get to talking about, that's what he said, whoa. When they talking about the death penalty, whoa, hold on now. What you talking about now? What you talking like? What y'all offering? Nah, man. I mean, shit, Cat just told the truth. That's all I'm doing is telling the truth. Letting these motherfuckers know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once that death penalty shit get on there, these niggas, they mouth get the motherfucker ain't stone faced like he the hardest thing in the world no more. You got motherfuckers talking about we gonna kill your ass on this date, and the feds carry out they death penalties. They ain't like the state where you gonna be on that bitch for about 30 years. Man, you got 7 years on death row with the feds, man. They cranking that motherfucker up. To them, they just burning their social security number and just recycling it and giving it to somebody else. But most definitely, them releasing that audio was just one of the main reasons. They said, okay, we got to go get him now. This audio out of the boy's mama, she know a lot. She gave some out. He might have got wind of that shit. We got to go get him now. And they went and broke out the execution. But he was gone. But see, the rest of them niggas should have did the same thing he did. I'm getting the fuck. Listen, Loose Cannon said they ran up in his crib last year. He came out for a brief second and said it was an indictment coming. Brick Baby said they ran up in his crib. They found guns in his crib. He out on bond. He out for a federal gun charge. He never go to fucking jail. But you get caught. You a felon in California, a multi-time felon. It ain't my point to look at it. But niggas been saying he ain't been going to court for that case. So who knows what they told him when they came together. So them niggas knew this shit was coming. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas knew. Like the nigga Bear, like homie Bear Claw. He just worked with Big U at his motherfucking, at his company, supposedly. But they got Bear Claw on there. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, baby? Need to tap on in, man. You missed the giveaway, man, we had last week, man. Could've got you a pair of buffs, man. So, at the same time, they knew that shit was coming. They knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. So, and Loose Cannon even said it. You know what I'm saying? They was coming. So if you motherfuckers knew they was coming, either y'all had some, yeah, these is buffs. Glasses. We gave away these buffs. So, these $1,200 glasses right here. These right here, $1,200. Some of these motherfuckers go for $34. But anyway, so, see, these the wood grain, the red wood ones. These the red wood joints. Diamond and crested red wood joints. But yeah, so, motherfuckers knew that shit was coming, man. Motherfuckers knew that shit was coming. You knew that shit was coming. But what they do, refused to ignore it, thought this shit was a game, unless they already had worked something out when they knew, okay, look, they told them, look, when we come get y'all, we're going to come get you, we're going to process you, we're going to take you in front of a judge, we're going to give your bond, you'll be back on the streets. And that's how it worked. If you already got something worked out. So, some of them, listen, it's 10 of them, I believe half of them already have something worked out. Because that's how the feds work. They ain't just going to come and that day it just be like, okay, we coming to get you like the state and that's that. No, the feds going to blow in a couple times to let you know, hey, you know we got you, right? Now, we coming first to you to let you know we got you to see if you want to cooperate. Now, we ain't going to let you, now, you can choose to cooperate from here on out. Anything you see, know, or do, you have to report to us. And when the time come to come get your motherfucking ass, we're going to let your ass out on bond and continue to do what the fuck you been doing before this indictment hit. You know what I'm saying? And this a lot of working you got to do because you got a fucked up case, old boy. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that worked out, them the motherfuckers going to stay in jail. Because one thing about them motherfuckers, don't get it fucked up. They ain't helping you unless you help them. They ain't generous like that. Them motherfuckers is not generous. Now, you help them, they'll fuck with you. But if you ain't gonna help them, they don't give a fuck about you. Hell no. They gonna come to you maybe once, maybe twice. Yo, they gonna hit you at the first time, unless it's like a gun charge or something, or they pull you over and you get pulled over and you got a substantial lot of drugs on you and you get arrested for the state. Then the feds come pick the case up because you got stopped with all this. You probably wasn't even on their radar. Then they come to you like, yo, who is you? The fuck this going? Is you willing to cooperate? If not, you looking at this much time. But if they was investigating you already and they was on your ass for about a year or two, they gonna blow down on you within like a year. So if this investigation going on for 2 years, they gonna blow down on you about in a year and tell you, look, bro, we on your ass. We got you. Now either you can help yourself right now and go back out there and do our work for us, or we'll be back to get your motherfucking ass. And when we do, we ain't got no talking for you. You be like, fuck y'all. Okay. All right. When we come back, it's going to be fuck us still. This time we come back, it's going to be fuck you. Now, you can take us to trial and we're going to bust your ass. Yeah. Thanks, bro. Yep. Well, yeah, we'll bust your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. They'll blow down on you. Hey, man, we know we got you on this, that, the third. All right? Now, you can go ahead and fuck with us. And when it come time to bust this pot open, you'll be on the right side. You'll be on the cool side. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we come back and bust this pot open, you don't fuck with us, your ass gonna be on the hot side getting cooked. Now, what you want to do? You know, motherfuckers, fuck that. Well, cook me then, motherfucker. All right. They come back talking about some, yeah, now your ass looking at 799 months. Nigga. It's only 12 months in a year. Do the math. Whoa, what y'all want? Oh, too late now? Oh, we came at you before you were even in custody, buddy. You ain't got nothing to give us. What you got to give us? Then that's when motherfuckers go to jail. They end up going to the feds, go to jail. Now they hunt the yard, trying to find some shit, trying to get on the nigga case. So they can call home, call their lawyer. Hey, man, get with the prosecution, man. I got some info for them. How much time they gonna get me off? That's the third-party cooperation shit. Or you got a motherfucker walk around like, man, I got so much time. I wish it was a motherfucker I could tell on. Tell like, yeah? Oh, yeah? I might got just the... Yeah. Hey, man, you ain't got nobody at home that's willing to work, man? They'll get paid for it. All I get is the time off. Yeah. Dirty game. But like I said, everybody on front line talking about all this telling and shit. Let's see how many motherfuckers hold strong then. Out of 10 motherfuckers, you gotta think, out of 10 motherfuckers, they're investigating them 10 motherfuckers. If it's 24 hours in a day, they're investigating them like 18 hours. Some of them got 24-hour surveillance. So if it's 24 hours a day, we're going to say they got 24-hour surveillance. You know how much shit they got on motherfuckers? They got shit on other motherfuckers, there's other motherfuckers, there's other motherfuckers, there's other motherfuckers. You feel me? Yeah, that's how they work. They want a slam dunk case. They ain't going to that motherfucker with nothing. No T's ain't crossed, no I's ain't dotted, bro. That's how they work. Well, listen, man. Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm okay. It's a good question. Nah, that's only in the movies, bro. That's in the movies. And I'm gonna tell you how that's in the movies. Because in the movies, they needed to be more exciting and all that suspense and that. That ain't how it is. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers that do the telling, they ain't even walking the compound. You see how I'm walking this right now? I'm walking this parking lot, my parking lot at my condo. See this? See how I'm walking this? Right? This would be considered a yard, okay? It'd be a whole lot of other motherfuckers out here. All right? They wouldn't be able to walk this if they was telling. Right? They had to go somewhere over there beyond that fence. And in the feds, if they doing some real telling, they in a whole nother jail just for everybody just telling. All right? They ain't on this yard right here. Okay? Because before you come through that door, where my door is, you got to check your paperwork. You got to check that. And if it's shit in your paperwork, there's certain shit we look for in your paperwork. If it's in there, you can't come out here. So you got to go in solitaire till they move your ass to another prison. Then you're going to go to that prison. They're going to do the same thing. Then you got to go back to the hole. And until you get to the point where they can't put you on no yards, because either you're going to get stabbed, so that's why that's not true, or they're going to put you in the yard where everybody on the yard, on the compound, is cooperating. Some way, somehow, some forth. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And trust me, if and like I said, this how you, and that's another thing. When you hear motherfuckers talking about some, oh yeah, man, this person told on me, this person told on me, this person told on me, this motherfucker. How you know that? Yeah, it's in the paperwork, but how do you know that? Since she's a person like me know this. How you know that? Because Who told you that? The feds told me that. Well, why would they tell you that if you never talk to them? You're not supposed to talk to them. You're not supposed to interact with them in any way, shape, or form. So why would they tell you that if you're not supposed to talk to them? What, they just walked up to your cell and said, such and such telling on you? No. You sat down willing to talk to them. And then they disclosed who told on you, right? To get you to sign that deal to cooperate with them to tell also. That's the only way you're gonna know who told on you, because in any other form, they're not gonna tell you. Goes back to what I said. They're not gonna help you unless you help them. So you think they're gonna help you by giving you information on somebody else's cooperating on the case, and you can have them harmed, their family harmed, out them as being as cooperating, hurt the whole investigation, hurt the whole case, just to be nice? No, to add you to the pool of the other motherfuckers that's cooperating, or they're not gonna tell you a goddamn thing. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't telling you nothing. So anybody ever tell you, yeah, man, the feds told me, or I found out this, that, and the third, how? Because if you take a plea, you all you got is your indictment. You don't got no transcripts of who's telling and all that. All you got your indictment. How many people on your indictment? How many people unsealed on your indictment, right? And the statements and everything that was made to incarcerate you. That's it. Okay? The only people names that's open on the indictment is the motherfuckers that mainly is not cooperating. Everybody else's name is extracted out, blacked out, and you only gonna get the basic of the case. It's like a salad with just regular dressing. You ain't get no tomatoes, no onions, no bacon bits, no nothing. You ain't getting no chicken, no beef, no turkey, nothing to go on the salad. You ain't getting no bacon, no nothing. You ain't getting nothing. All you getting is lettuce and the dressing. No cucumbers, no nothing. No fruit on the nothing. You ain't getting nothing. All you getting is the lettuce and the salad dressing. That's it. That's all we giving you, and that's the basic of your indictment. Just the lettuce and the dressing. Any extra shit like that you trying to get on your salad, you basically got to pay for with your dignity. You got to pay for that. You gotta agree with them to agree to cooperate on the case, or they ain't giving you none of that shit. So when you hit the compound, all you got is your indictment, and that's it. Everything in your indictment. And you got your citizen transcripts on what you said when you pleaded guilty. Now, you can go up there and say, I plead guilty, I accept my responsibility, and go the fuck on up. That's standard. Now, you can go up there and accept your responsibility, and then they're going to say, well, yeah, he cooperated, but the government, that's going to be in there. He cooperated to get it down with departure. He cooperated to get a 5K1. He even cooperated to get a safety valve. Okay? He debriefed to get this cooperation. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Now, that's going to be in your citizen transcript. Only thing going to be in your citizen transcript, if you kept it solid, I plead guilty, take my 2 points with respect, accepting responsibility. That means whatever they said I did on an indictment, because I'm not going to trial saying I didn't do it. So I'm going in here saying I did it, and that's that. You're not going to get no statements from nobody. You're not going to have no real paperwork because you took the plea. Only time they're going to give you that extra shit if you did some extra shit. Basically, cut and dry. So, in his case, oh man, I'm at my condo. I just left the shop. I just closed the shop. So yeah. So what he got to do right now, if I was Big U, okay, I gotta dump all my assets. I gotta liquidate that shit. Okay, boom. Now, if I'm thinking in the mind of him, okay, look, boom, okay. I gotta dump my ass. Hopefully his dumb ass got out the country. Boom, I'm out the country wherever. Okay, I gotta stay in countries that doesn't have any extradition, and I gotta stay in the country that do not like the United States. I came in the country where the United States is touching down and having meetings with the top officials in this country. I'm fucked. They're gonna send the U.S. Marshals to come get me because they can travel overseas. The U.S. Marshals gonna take my ass to court and I'm fucked. They're gonna extradite me back. I'm fucked. I can try to fight my extradition hearing, but it's not gonna work because this country's cool with the United States. The United States pay their bills. I'm fucked. So I gotta stay in the country that don't like the United States. So what's that? Mexico, South America, my best chances. Okay, so now we're gonna say I made it to either one of them. Okay, boom. I got there. I done got settled in the best I could. Okay, boom. All right, now I gotta test my asses. Okay, who I got here that's allies that won't turn me. I can't be around nobody that's gonna turn me in. All right, I'm already a gang member, so now, okay, so now basically I gotta get with the gangs. I'm a gang leader. I can't walk around here and try to be no goddamn. I can't walk around here and be no motherfucking model citizen. And I'm on the fucking run. So I gotta get over here and get with the motherfuckers in the underworld, cause that's where I gotta get. Boom. Okay, now I'm tired. I gotta get to them. Okay, got somebody I'm aligned with, cause that's how I got over here. Okay, boom. Now I gotta liquidate all my assets without touching them. Okay, I gotta get in communication without getting in communication. Okay, boom. So now I liquidated my assets. I'm tied in with the underworld. So now my best thing is I gotta hit and miss. I can only be in this country for so long, but I gotta be careful. I can't get stopped. I can't get pulled. I can't get stopped. I can't do nothing heinous where I'm gonna get picked up or be spotted. Okay, now I'm dealing with the U.S. motherfucking United States government, so they got eyes everywhere in the world. So now I gotta stay low. Boom. What I gotta do? I gotta go get a mask. Gotta get the ski. Whether it's a the whole joint like the Muslims, that's basically what you better do. Get the whole joint. All right. So I gotta stay. So I gotta stay within countries that don't get along with the United States, and I gotta stay low. I can never go back. I can't be open. I can't be doing interviews. None of that. And I gotta stick and move because they shiesty. They'll pay a motherfucker to drug me somewhere, kidnap me, and hand me over to the feds. I wake up, I'm in the marshal's motherfucking presence, stuck. So I gotta be careful. And you gotta think, when you fucking with countries that don't deal with the United States, they really ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no money. So anybody can be persuaded with money. You know what I mean? Anybody. They can approach the gang that I'm running around with like, look, we know he running with y'all. I ain't got no ties to these motherfuckers. I'm from a whole nother country. I ain't got no ties with these motherfuckers. Hey, look, we need him. We know y'all got him. We give y'all such a, you gotta say, the United States got a whole thing of they got a black book. We'll give your gang such look the other way to do these crimes. We need him. Get your ass up in a heartbeat. So what you gotta do is you gotta click up with the motherfuckers that you got ties with, fuck with them for so long, and then I gotta bounce. You gotta hey yo, I'ma pay y'all. I need y'all to move me here. And you gotta stick and move. You gotta keep moving. But you cannot touch anything that got to do with being extradited back to the United States. You gotta stay. You gotta stay moving. Can't stay on the water because you fuck on getting out by the Coast Guard. So you can't do that, right? You can't. So you gotta go to you gotta go to basically refugee motherfucking spots. You know what I'm saying? You really can't go to Africa because there's certain countries that's tied to the United States. Britain will snatch your ass up, hold you in Britain, and send your ass to the United States. So you gotta watch. You gotta watch. So you basically gotta be in a third world country. The best spot to be is Venezuela. That's the best spot to be. They ain't coming over in Venezuela. They don't fuck with the Venezuelan president because they already indicted his ass. The United States indicted his ass. If he leave Venezuela, his ass going to jail. Right? Then he fucked around and cracked his prison open. Cracked his prison open and sent everybody from Venezuela to here and told them, man, I'll let you out as long as you go to the United States. So your best bet is to go to Venezuela. That's your best bet. Get to Mexico, and from Mexico, get to South America. From South America, stay there. Go from South America to Haiti. That's your best bet. You gotta bounce back between there. South America, Venezuela, you gotta get to South America, bounce back between Haiti and Venezuela. Both them countries don't fuck the United States. Haiti is tearing itself up, and and Venezuela is the fucking poorest fucking. It's a default country. So it's a default state, meaning the whole state is the whole country fucked up. Money is on the ground. It means nothing. And if you got a couple dollars, you can isolate yourself, seclude yourself in, where you can't have no motherfucking infiltration, and build your army from inside out. You got to pass that bag out. Build your army from inside out. Get into whatever trades you got to get into. Build that army. Make sure you seclude yourself into a fortress. That way, it'll be hard to penetrate it. You see what I'm saying? Send some money up to the motherfucking president of goddamn Venezuela. Make sure that motherfucker get that bag. So if they come talking crazy, he like, kiss my ass. See what I'm saying? Shoot to Haiti. Haiti ain't got no president right now. Get with the gangs over there. Whatever gangs is mostly in line with you, get with them. Yo, I'm going to be over here for a minute. They openly shooting in the motherfucking middle of the street anyway. It's right up your goddamn alley. Get over there. Fuck with them. You cannot. You cannot. You have to. You might as well. Might as well. You got to come somewhere that the U.S. Marshals is not going to come. Best believe they done liquidated your bank. They done froze your wife's accounts. This the Fed. This ain't the state. They done froze accounts. They done chopped passports. So it's a wrap. Those faces everywhere, internationally. You know what I'm saying? You're on the international list. You know what I mean? Stay the fuck out of Canada. Don't go to Canada. But right now, they even beef with the United States, so Canada might not give you away. But the fucking U.S. Marshals will blow down in Canada. They still got extradition hearing treaty in Canada. So they gonna come get you in Canada. So your best bet is to jump between Venezuela and Haiti. Don't go to Dubai. They'll come get you in Dubai. Or the Congo. Go to the Congo. But you got a fucked up thing in the Congo because you fuck around and run into Britain on the Congo, France in the Congo. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers will hand you over. You gotta go somewhere openly that will not hand your ass over. And you gotta stay there. Bad, man. I know Adam 22 shitting his drawers because they know motherfuckers gonna get to talking. You know what I'm saying? I know Wack hurt because he fucked with Loose Cannon. And they just now, that's why Loose Cannon was so mad at 600 because he knew about that case. And my thing is, whoever helped him carry out that murder, but it don't even matter. They all charged with it. That's what the feds do. And they're going to break all that shit amongst everybody. If one motherfucker committed a crime, we on a conspiracy with the feds, we all getting charged with it. That's the game they play. So, motherfuckers got to be mindful, man. Like I said, man, if you gonna leave the streets alone, leave the streets alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to, and especially when you're online, man. You're fucking openly online, still trying to commit crimes like that. Shit is blasphemy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's not against the law to be a gang member. It's against the law to commit crimes in the furtherance of that gang. And that's what's gonna fuck them up. Is that they gonna say everything that they used and everything that they did was at first to enhance the gang. That's the part that's gonna fuck them. So they got a gang enhancement on every fucking thing they got. It's a gang enhancement. The internet, the human trafficking gang enhancement, the murder gang enhancement, racketeering gang enhancement, like the extortion gang enhancement. Like That's why they openly said it was a 60 gang sweep. They openly said that because every fucking charge on that indictment got a gang enhancement. That's a life. These motherfuckers looking at so much time. Oh my God. And the worst thing ever is them coming to get your ass and you not being ready for it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh, that's the worst thing ever. You not be ready for it? You sitting on that still ass, cold ass bench in that bitch. Ain't no more calling. Ain't no more going live. Ain't no more traveling. Ain't no more eating what you want. Your affairs ain't in order. Woo, and they come get you. They come get you while you yawning in the morning. That's why, nigga. That's why motherfuckers start telling they don't be prepared for it. They don't be prepared for it. Black people got a real problem with preparing for certain things. That's just our nature. You know what I'm saying? We got a bad problem preparing. Some of us can prepare well. Some of us can't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us can't. So a lot of motherfuckers think shit don't stink. So and fat meat ain't greasy. So motherfucker get on there and I don't even know who them is. But I do an interview with anybody. I ain't got no problem with that. But I don't a couple of things. I'm saying Canada got they got a treaty with the United States that they can come get you if a fugitive run over there. You know what I'm saying? So United States can send the U.S. Marshals into Canada and get you and bring you back. That's what I meant by Canada. And like I said, I knew it was a problem when the only thing they kept saying on the goddamn news was Eugene, 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 Eugene. I said, damn, he that case. He the case. But they said he on swag surfing them case out of Jersey. They say he on there as an unindicted co-conspirator, and when they came to pick everybody up, they didn't leave. And this is another thing the feds do. Okay, now it was speculations about Pee Wee Longway and Brick Baby. Okay, trying to say he was around him or whatever. Woo, 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 woo. He get jammed. Brick Baby don't go to. I don't know, right? But I'm gonna tell you how the government work though. They'll let you cooperate on this. They'll let you cooperate on this. They'll let you cooperate on that, and then secretly. You just thinking you turning information in, but you doing your dirt and they don't know. No, 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 no. They know that too. They just keep a record of it. And the minute you get tied into a case like this, now they're saying, okay, yeah, you cooperate over here, you cooperate over here, you cooperate here. But we got you for a murder over here, human trafficking, racketeering, and all that. Yeah, we got to come get you now. Because even though you was working on these cases, this new shit is way worse than all that other shit. So we can't leave you. Even though you cooperated with us, yeah, you did. You helped us with that. Thank you. But now you got some other shit that's way worse than all that. So yeah, we coming to get you. All right? And that's how they work. They'll let your motherfucking ass work here, work there, work here, work here, work here, work here, and then get tired of your motherfucking ass and say, come on with us. We done talking. Come on with us. We got your ass. We got you now. Come on with us. And you like, damn. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm hip to her. Yeah, I'm hip to her. She's a fine motherfucker. The Hot Chewy girl's a fine motherfucker. If you can get an interview with her, let's do it. For sure, because that's what she talking about doing. That's what she talking about doing. Hell yeah. I seen they hit the message. Hell yeah, she a bad motherfucker. She a bad motherfucker. Yeah, the Hot Chewy girl, she ain't no joke. She not no motherfucking joke. Yeah, put me in line. Put me in the game, coach. So yeah, they'll let you cooperate on 5, 6, 7, 8 cases and then say, well, this one worse than all the other ones, man. We got to come get you on this. And now you in jail without no bail. You know what I'm saying? Now you in jail with all the no. So now let the assumptions fly. You know what I'm saying? They about to start bringing all these narratives about how all these 10 of these motherfuckers on there cooperating. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you what though, I'm gonna tell you if you want to know, if you want to know the truth about if whoever get out on that case is cooperating for sure. And yeah, the feds do get bonds on federal cases. Yeah, they do pick you up and then release you. Yeah, they will do that, no doubt. And you ain't got to tell on nobody. Yes, but being that the severity of this case, would if it was just some drugs or some money laundering, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But the severity of this case, nah, you ain't getting no bond. Then you ain't getting it. And you can see that by they won't get Puffy a bond. If that case is and then let alone y'all gang members. It's over thousands of you motherfuckers. We only got 10. So you can get out, you know what I'm saying? And try to do your own little investigation of who was cooperating or who might have told and start exterminating motherfuckers. And now you might fuck up the whole case. Cause you're an active threat, cause you're a gang member. Oh yeah, we can't let you out. You ain't got no ties to the community. And the community you got ties for, we're saying that you raped the community. For support, it's trust. Hell no. 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 So if motherfucker get out in this case, man, they made some type of agreement. There's certain shit you ain't walking on. Like Puffy. If Puffy agreed to cooperate, Puffy would have been out. Puff ain't cooperating. Puff ain't going nowhere. So it's time. Puff go to trial in 2 months. And you got all the motherfuckers on top, but I'm a 60 crib and all this shit. I see when they talking about that artist that got murdered on this label, they swept it down. That was Nip. No, man. That was the little boy who lived with. And then this dude had a little kid living with him for 2 years, man. And then they got you paid for the homicide of the boy. Come on, man. The boy's mama worked at your football team as the coach mom, as team mom and all this shit. And you mean to tell me you supposed to have knocked this boy down? Like, bro, you foul. Like, it's just certain morals, man, you can't do, man. You can't. That's foul. That's all the way together, just whack and foul. You knock a cat down who basically as a kid you took care of for 2 years. Like, come on, man. It ain't that much. He couldn't have did that much, bro. He couldn't have did that. What? I don't even know what he did, but he couldn't have get that much. But you know and you well enough to know, and you old enough to know that death is forever, man. So you behind taking this. You supposed to be behind taking this boy's life. You know that shit forever, man. It's just some shit you be like, man, motherfuckers is slimy, man. This boy been down. This come on, man. This boy lived with you for 2 years. Called you uncle, man. Do you know at the moment of his demise, if this is true, do you know how scared that boy had to be, man? Knowing that I'm about to get eliminated by a man I thought would love me was my uncle, and you put me down like you was a bird, like you was a cold motherfucker, man. Like the shit with Nip, and that ain't even a half, bro. If that's the case, but not everything is speculation because they saying the kid that you took care of for 2 years, man, you knocked down. Come on, man. Football story, man. The boy, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That. Now that just go. That's when I say, man, this just went out of hand. This went out of hand, man. The boy, 2 years, man. This boy been with you for 2 years, man. That's sad. Like, you can't even, like, that's just openly sad, man. 2 years, bro, and you knocked the boy down. Man. Sometimes, man, with enemies like certain enemies, man, who need friends, bro? You know, you got that's wild. That is wild, man. I can't. Mm. You know what that boy's last words could have felt. Man, this moment, man, knowing this was about to happen to him, and you was people, like, what's up? I'm on my live stream. What's up with you, chillin'? Oh man, you gotta go get that together. He said, I know, you gotta go get that together, man. Hey, it done been worse though. It done been worse though. Yeah, man, you like that's right there, man. That right there, you just like, damn, you like, damn, man. You know what that boy felt like at the last moment, man? Probably asking, like, dude, you gonna do this to me? Like, damn. Then just threw him on the side of the road like nothing. Like, I say, this shit, wow. But one thing about being in that game, my nigga. You gotta to remain dominant, man. Sometimes you gotta show your cutthroat side, man, because every day you got somebody in the game trying to take your place, trying to up their status, trying to one out you. So remain dominant in that motherfucker. You gotta do what you gotta do. And that's what the feds be banking on. Because they know that. They done prosecuted enough cases to know how gangs work, inside and out. And to remain the king, the head of the game, number one motherfucker of the game, it's certain shit you gotta do, and you can't have no remorse doing it. And I understand that, being from a tribe myself. So I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I understand that shit, but and that's the shit to get you life sentences, man. That's the shit to get you life sentences, man. That's the shit to get you life sentences right there. Mm-hmm. That's the shit to get you life sentences, man. So, all I can say to the situation is, man, hold your head, man. Hold your head, man. Yeah, I know, man. I don't know how to get to her though. If I knew how to get to the girl, I would do the interview for sure. I fucks with her. You know what I mean? She's a pretty girl, pretty woman, and I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate. I don't trying to discriminate. Man, it's bad out here, man. You gotta, motherfuckers gotta, motherfuckers gotta, motherfuckers gotta be cool, man. Motherfuckers gotta. It's wild out here, man. It's definitely wild out here, man. They gotta put forth for the situation, man. That's the first thing a motherfucker gonna do. But at the same time, like I said, man, right now, in that situation, you gotta duck your head and you gotta take off. If they ain't got you yet, you gotta duck your head and you gotta definitely take off. You definitely gotta take off. You gotta definitely take off. You gotta duck your head, definitely take off, tap into your resources, liquidate everything, cut all lines of communication. If the wife ain't coming with you, she the only line of communication you got to take care of your business. You know what I'm saying? She definitely can't be in the house. She definitely can't talk to you on the phone because if you own a run, they own her too. So you got to be able to finagle the move. She got to be able to go to certain people's houses, use the phone to be able to call you. You can't call her. Any incoming call is crazy, and you got to know. So you got to go You might can't go to your hood and use the phone. You gotta go another relative, maybe in a whole another state. Then you gotta watch that because if she leave, then they gonna leave behind her, trailing her. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make it to where she can go somewhere and call you on the line. Yo, what's up? Well, what's up? Look, I need you to take care of this, done it every day or every other week, once a week. Call at this time. You gotta call me, cause ain't no way, ain't no, you know what I'm saying? You gotta call me. Boom, call me. Yo, I need you to handle this. I need you to handle that. You can't have the phone calls. Got to be less than the fucking 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds. You got less than 30 seconds. So you got about 10 seconds to get everything you need to get out, hang up, boom. You get on that motherfucking lolly guy and they gonna trace the call, know exactly where you at, they blowing down on her. Hit her with motherfucking harder than the fugitive. For the feds, it's like 5 years. And they knowing if we can get her, we can cut his lifeline off. So she gotta move in secret. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers gotta be trained. You can't have a motherfucker on there doing the shit and they ain't trained. They ain't trained. They don't know. They ain't got no clue or how to move or how to operate in this situation. That's the type of shit to get you jammed. So, in all actuality, you gotta you basically you basically gotta do it. Basically gotta do it. And I feel sorry for Big Homie because you know he probably has some good intentions in him, but shit, at the end of the day, he is 6'0". That's how they roll. That's how they roll. Look at it. Look at him on there. Damn, Big U. Damn. You let these niggas trick you out your spot, man. Damn. Damn. For sure. For sure. For sure. And that ain't bad. It's just down here, man. We ain't got active women just walking around like that. You know what I'm saying? You could just blow down on them. So it'd have to be like like a vacation or something like that. Be able to do that. Just walk up to a female and just ask them, ask them out on a date. Now, it'll draw the ratings up for sure. I tell you what, though, they got a hell of a situation on their ass. They got a hell of a situation on their ass. Hell of a situation on their ass. Man, he ain't gonna sleep at all tonight. He ain't gonna sleep at all tonight. None of them sleeping at all tonight. They pacing the floor right now. The ones that got drug habits, scared to death because they gonna be sick in the next couple hours. They ain't got their fix. All type of shit going on. You got niggas on the phone with their lawyers right now talking about, man, let's work out a deal. Yeah, all type of shit going on. This ain't man for themselves now. The boat is sinking. Motherfuckers is trying to get off. And if he the head on the indictment, if it's, trust me, half the indictment pointing the finger at him. Just to get leniency. If they can make it seem like he forced them into doing that shit, it might get less time. But they got him. They got him under surveillance. If they was a podcaster, they got their lives. They got all that shit. If they signed any agreements beforehand, they got all that shit. They got all that shit. They got a fucked up situation. I almost made 6 years from there. Let me see, I think he died in 2018, 2019, 2020. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. He 1 year off. He almost would have made 6 years from that shit. That'd have been crazy. 6 years later. Wow. Wow. Sometimes the evil that men do come back and get you. Nah, we only sell fireworks around here seasonal. Yeah. We don't sell fireworks around here all year round. We only sell them seasonal. So you let off a firework around here right about now, it's like shooting a gun. You can be charged. Yeah. So now you can't openly use no fireworks to the 4th of July. It's wild shit, man. Wild shit. It's wild shit. But, this is the nightcap. Just put something on y'all brain. See how real this shit get. This shit get real. This shit get real, real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. And it ain't gonna stop. Trust me. It ain't gonna stop. I wouldn't be surprised if some more motherfuckers gonna get indicted. Because every motherfucking body that informant talk about. So, for instance, if a motherfucker decide to cooperate out of them 10, okay, he decide to cooperate. If they put him on the streets and he get to telling and all that shit, I mean, they put him on the streets and he get around another crew and get them, they gonna tie them to their indictment. That's how it works. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? Or if an informant was working on an indictment they all just got caught up on, and then he was working on another indictment on a whole another crew, they'll put the motherfuckers together. Even though these crew ain't openly do nothing this crew did, but being that the same informant went and got them and them, they put them all on the same case. 30 games. They do that, so it's less chance of winning. It's less chances of the defendant winning. They try to stack so much shit on you that it's damn near impossible to beat it all. That's how they work. Them motherfuckers are bad motherfuckers, man. Bad motherfuckers. But yo, I gave y'all the nightcap. You know what I mean? Gave y'all a nightcap. Tapped in with y'all. Gave y'all some good shit to go on, lay down like I preach, man. When I don't preach, like I tell them, if you don't know the law, stay out the streets. Because if you know the law, you'll move a lot better. You know what I'm saying? You'll move a lot better. And I study that shit. That way I know what the hell they can do and what the hell they can't do. You know what I'm saying? So if you gonna be in the streets, man, just like you learn the game, and you in the streets, you learn that street game, learn the game, learn the laws. Ain't no crime in that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no crime in knowing the laws. Just because you can know just as many law, you can know the law just as much as a lawyer do. You might ain't never took the bar, but god damn it, you know the law just as good as they do. So that way you know what you can file, what you can't file, what you can do and what you can't do. And what they can do and what they can't do. So if you're gonna be in the streets, learn the law. That's our new slogan. Like, follow, subscribe, and we out. Holla. What's the 22nd Amendment? You said, what's the 22nd Amendment? Uh, I knew the 22nd Amendment. It might be, that's the 12th Amendment, the bear arms. I gotta look it up, but I don't remember all the amendments by hand. But I know a lot of them, though. And we out.